Hi guys, this is Dr. Nida with Keys of Health. So I'm going to share something with you that might sound a little bit outlandish and might ruffle a lot of feathers, but I really think that a lot of people deserve to know this. And then, of course, as always, the decision is yours. This remedy that I am going to share with you is not my remedy. I came across this approximately a month ago, and I have been following it very closely just to make sure that it's working, that it produces some results. So this is being prescribed by a doctor in North Africa in an underprivileged area. Why I chose to share it with you is because in the West, we are really spoiled. We place an order on Amazon, 2 days later, we have the delivery. But this is not the reality of the most of the world. That's not how things work in the rest of the world. So a lot of people may not have access to essential oils. A lot of people might not have access to supplements that are being recommended. So there should be a variety. And this remedy that I'm going to share with you is being prescribed by a medical doctor in an underprivileged area in North Africa. And according to him, he has not lost a single patient to COVID-19. He has seen many cases, but he has not lost a single patient. So this is definitely worth paying attention to. I hope you will take it with an open heart. You have to increase vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc in your diet. Now, we understand that you are going to take these and all the things that I'm recommending if you are a healthy individual with no underlying conditions. If you have any underlying health conditions, you should consult your doctor, okay? Now, you take these supplements, you can find them in almost all pharmacies. Please make sure that you have them handy. You take them as preventive measures, but of course you are going to decrease the dosage as I recommended in my video on COVID home treatment. So make sure that you visit that video. Now, this is what this doctor is recommending his patients, and it's working wonders. You take 15 to 20 cloves per 2 liters of water. You soak these for 24 hours. So basically you want an infused water. You soak them for 24 hours minimum. Drink this water every half hour, minimum for 2 days. Another thing that I really want you to do is in case of any sensation whatsoever in your throat, you have sore throat, you feel dryness, itchiness in your throat, don't take chances. Make sure that you make this mixture beforehand. Keep it handy. You can take it as preventive measure. And if you get coronavirus, if you're tested or you have all the symptoms of coronavirus, you should take this as much as possible. I would recommend at least 6 to 7 times a day in case you have coronavirus. If you don't have it and you want to take it as preventive measure, then twice a day. 1 tablespoon twice a day. You take honey, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, mix them together, and you take 1 tablespoon in the morning, 1 in the evening as preventive measure, and 5 to 6 times a day in case you come down with the virus. Now, here's a bit of a crazy part. It's a bit outlandish, but it really, really works from what I have seen. You take onion, garlic, ginger, clover, cinnamon, lemon, and turmeric. These are all antimicrobials. You put them in 1 liter of water, and you start boiling it. Sort of like you're making a soup, right? You start boiling it. Once it begins to boil, you want to inhale that steam. And you want to inhale it through your nose and through your mouth. So sort of like take turns. First time you take it through your nose, the second time you take it through your mouth. Do it 5 minutes at a time and then rest. Make sure that you lie down, make sure that you regulate your breathing and that you take rest. You want to do it every 15-20 minutes until you begin to feel better. Okay, I recommend that you do it on a daily basis. Cover the pot once you are done inhaling the steam so you don't lose the essential oils from the herbs and spices, and discard the water after maybe 4 or 5 uses. I would not even recommend 4 or 5 uses, but I know how difficult it can be to restart the whole thing all over again. Another thing that I would highly recommend is Manuka honey. The way I suggested before, you take 1 tablespoon of Manuka honey in the morning, 1 tablespoon of Manuka honey in the evening, preferably in warm water. So this way it hydrates your lungs and also your throat. Gargle. You want to gargle every 4 hours minimum with salt water. These are all easy to do. You probably have everything at home already, or they're easily acquirable. Now about Manuka honey, why I recommend Manuka honey is because of its proven antimicrobial properties, but that does not mean that you only use Manuka honey. Manuka honey is well regulated, it has a good grading system, and we know its potency. That is not the case with all the other honeys that are out there, but that doesn't mean that other honeys do not have medicinal properties. If you are in a region and you can have access to raw, wild honey, and it has medicinal reputation, go for it. You do not have to wait to acquire Manuka honey because it might not be accessible to you. So get a good, unprocessed, raw, wild honey. That's what you want to look for. This is it. It's simple. I would love to hear your feedback. So far, I've shared it with very few people and I've gotten very positive feedback on its effects. I would love to hear from you as well. Stay well, stay indoors, take care of yourself. I'll see you very shortly with another video. Bye-bye.